Thank you for tuning into our channel Overlow Farm in Mhondoro-Ngezi, Zimbabwe. Thank you to our returning subscribers. Please like us, please share, and please leave your comments down below, especially pertaining to areas that we have discussed in these videos. It's an opportunity to have a rich discussion about the merits of some of the things we have sort of brought up within the video. Today we are basically looking at orchard management. We have spent a great deal of time trying to establish our orchard, and we thought it would be good to share some of our experience and the things that we have sort of adopted. As you can tell from the land, we have created the right spacings, we have chosen the right land, and which is a very essential part of orchard management, and it's very critical in this planning, because orchard is a long-term investment and deserves a very critical planning. So the selection of a proper location and site, planning system and planning distance, and choosing the right varieties and necessary plants have to be considered carefully to ensure maximum productivity. We have really at Overlow Farm, we've considered various sites, and we've sort of opted for this one because of the nature of the land, and that it was easier to clear. There was not as much of trees and shrubs that will sort of hinder on the clearance of the area. So we've cleared and prepared the planting areas, planting stations. And generally in Overlow Farm, the climate is conducive to the growth of our chosen fruit crops and varieties. We are mainly looking at mangoes, apples, citrus trees, and we will also be considering peaches and nutches. There will be proper, for us, the site is to be proper drainage and no water stagnation. So these are some of the things we have also considered, and it is felt that before a grower selects a site for establishing a new orchard, they must have assessed the following factors: the suitability of the soil, its facility, the nature of the subsoil, and soil depth. And the site should have proper drainage and water stagnation, no water stagnation during the rain season. So for us, we've sort of considered these things and have put things in place. In future, we are looking at providing irrigation water of a good quality, because water is an essential part when you are managing an orchard. Some people prefer to sort of either deep plow once
It looks very nice.
as it is felt that it's essential to remove the big roots. The land should be thoroughly plowed, leveled, and manured. Leveling is important for economy of irrigation and preventing soil wash. And those who choose to sort of grow their orchards in hills, the land should be divided into terraces depending upon the topography of the land, and leveling is done within the terraces. And as you know, terracing protects the land from erosion. If the soil is poor, it will be advisable to grow a green manure crop and plow it in situ so as to improve its physical and chemical conditions before planting operations and establishing planting stations. A general planning of the land, a careful plan of the orchard is necessary for the most efficient and economic management, and the following points should be considered and be borne in mind in preparing the plan. Optimal spacing to accommodate maximum number of trees per unit area. There should be water available, like I mentioned before, and each kind of fruit should be assigned in a separate block, so that when they ripe, they are ripening around the same time. So if you've got mangoes, then you are planting mangoes around the same area, so that when they are ripening at the same time. Pollinators should be provided in deciduous trees. So for us, we are looking at maybe beekeeping, so that at least we can enhance the pollination within the orchard.
First. Yes.
No, this is very good. Imagine when you come into the rain season, when everything is ready. We know we're going far.
Even by rain season, ipo paya. Munongoti mika na rain season, kana kuno msora ramo, munongo ruwa sora rine moa, maruwa sora rine moa, makuwedzera mo mulching. Then after more mulching, munokwanisa futi kutora manyoya embudzi muchiya futi muchiisa. Saka mulching, the more yatinoisa mulching,
the better.
Saka mulching inoda kuramba ichingoederwa each and every season.
Especially pamakaita manyowa ko mulching. Biscuits.
Saka takabva taipruna
kutoterera kwakaita ukoko. Chero pasina mulch apo it tells you. Kuti
pare zviri pasa.
Same nekumaveggie. No, I like this.
Aiwa ndizvo.
Ndakatozvidawo.
Kwanza hapana sikazvidi. Asi tisu tadi. Airi makazoredza maisasha wachanakira.
Same. Tizo. No, it's looking good. Yeah.
By time goes on,
Yeah.
We should supposed to put more apples.
Yes.
Some apples maybe to go one line. Then you can pack a guava tree.
Yeah. I'm a cavalry.
Yeah, Tawana guava tree.
Yeah.
In a way, would
Okay.
Then I'm a container.
Okay.
Get
a farmer. I don't get up to Jigaro. Yeah.
So I'm sure the guava magana. Guava even is no bad. Guava. We're going to go somewhere about Tango. She was now bad.
Yeah, Quamen could the Quamboya Quamen could the Iricum Guaf, AYTA. Mazombezo. Exactly. Faster. Nima apples are to Maple Nakaman. But to eat at Maple to take it to a bozy, don't go also so sort of sort. But Caro Dark and I got a ticket at those as it is. No, this.
No way, no bad. I know I'm a team.
I did it. I was so. Hello, my girl. How are you? You good? Huh? So we've got apples, we've got mangoes, we've got avocados, we've got what else? Nutches and oranges and lemons.
Lemon.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is looking good.
Impressive. It's very impressive.
Yeah. Spacing here, Kasianeri.
Spacing here. Combat.
Eh. Apart from it, a line come. What's a about to mirror something? Pagwafa. Yes.
According to spacing here, Magati pay mad.
Also, I got to say it go up again.
Set up in you.
Support the meeting on the guy. How to the meeting?
I towards rain season. Especially in November. This is supposed to end the tree planting international day.
Yeah. Okay. This is what? I mean, 1, 2, 10. I couldn't put a manga.
I'm for
30.
Saka 2 rows, 26.
30. So you're saying up to 26 is your terrain?
Yeah, 26 is up. From 26, name of
another 13.
Not 26, 39.
It's good.
Kuseri my apples, 39. Then you pan 26 is at Irutoda, Uti and the pass.
You pay the pass.
Then you my avocados, another should be 8.
Yeah.
Makomba. Arufara food that is for them avocado.
Yes.
8.
Yeah.
Neku replace her.
Yeah.
Saka I'm sure so kwasa kuchita zvakanaka.
And it's good.
As in pandrunyasa kuona panoda kuti pa International Tree Planting Day. Ndo yatofara famzana kuti musi we International Planting Day is it 1 December?
Ndikoko November December koko.
1 November should 1 November.
Yeah.
Tinofara kuita tesa mchiri basi 1 November.
Yeah.
rain season ichizouya michero yedu
imba yabata imba yanyatsobata
kunopinda murain season mangwana zvinotambura na June July.
No, mirai tisote tikasota greenhouse. Once we have sorted the greenhouse, when I go to Harare, I found somebody who is constructing the greenhouse, the frame, and it's movable. I'll just ask the guys to bring one of the trucks with that frame, and then we assemble it. We put our plastic. So all those trees you're talking about, we just buy and stock them in there in preparation for it. Yes, this. Yeah. Yes.
munoona kuenda patinoti paadha watakamboenda kuadha estate ndakaenda tina sekuru Israel sekuru paida ndova ndakaenda nawo adha estate haina michero saka isusu takatoita mafurutsu titotibatsira bhozi tinenge tori kumberi.
Yes. Structured our orchard in such a way that it's all created in rows, and of the rows, because we are aware of the prevalence of goats and wildlife around here, so we have tried to secure it with this protection around it. We have got various trees. This is a citrus tree, which we have sort of again protected using this system, and this is the other one. So it's all a row of various trees. We've got here an avocado and another avocado, and it's all basically in rows, stretching as far as that, as you can say. And I think on this row we have got at least 26 trees, and it's all about 26 trees on each row. Well, one of the things that we have also embarked on, we have sort of realized the benefits of doing mulching when you're planting any crops, especially if you're trying to manage weeds and retaining moisture. It also helps that we won't be watering the orchard as frequently as you would if the soil around was left bare, and it would be succumbing to the elements. Especially while it is cold, there is quite a lot of heat, that's evaporation and heat that happens as well. So we try and safeguard this by mulching and putting in bottles that have got water. Again, this is a drip system that we've sort of invested on. This is the drip system. I'll show you how it works. So you just get it, you get your if you can tell, the water will be operating like this. So that way we water our garden, and then we fill in these bottles with this bottle drip system. So the plant is constantly getting water while you are doing other things. This is a cost-effective way of maximizing on labor. So that's one of the things that we have adopted at Overlow Farm, which is quite impressive.